Pokemon ROM hacks. They've been a staple part of the community for a very long time. There's a ROM hack for everything. Freaking anime, boom, Pokemon anime ROM hack. Nuclear radiation, boom. Nuclear radiation Pokemon ROM hack, if that's your thing. I don't know. As fun as every main series Pokemon game is, Pokemon as a pure format has insane potential. So insane that it's practically endless. There's simply too much creativity on the planet to leave Game Freak up to the entire task, because they'll just keep taking away Safari Zones and ruining our favorite Pokemon. And in my opinion, there's a very real possibility that Pokemon ROM hacks could carry the future of the franchise. But I'm a fucking idiot, so I wanted to make this video not to talk about some currently popular ones like Emerald Kaizo and Radical Red, although those are super interesting in their own right, but I wanted to talk to you about some little lesser known ROM hacks, some of that underground, this ain't even coming out yet type shit. Some that are truly pushing the boundaries for Pokemon, or I just think they're fucking rad. I also wanted to talk about what makes Pokemon, and the first thing I wanted to talk about was aesthetic. Pokemon has a beautiful aesthetic. Primarily the gens 3, 4, and 5. They have such a cozy sprite feel to the games. Just makes you want to freaking grab a blanket and a hot beverage and sip on it and whip out a GBA SP with the bright screen, baby. I don't know, when you compare it to other sprite-based games, it's clear it has its own unique style. When you see a Pokemon game, it just feels like a Pokemon game. But when they choose to mix in particle effects, good music, and creative animations, god damn. I don't know about you, but I'm hooked. You know the stupid cartoon thing where they smell the pie and they start like floating towards it? That's me when some leaves start drifting across the screen in Pokemon Black and White. I start ascending off the ground and I just start floating towards it. It's fucking great. Nostalgia aside, these games are just pleasing to look at. So this brings me into talking about our first ROM hack creator, Silast SH. They're currently working on a ROM hack that is remaking the Sinnoh region in the Generation 5 engine. And it looks incredible. Check this out. The amount of detail and work being put into this is mind-blowing. This hack is not playable yet, it's still in development, but when it does come out, I think it'll create a wake in the community. People will put down their swords and shields and stop fighting about chibis. This game's gonna revitalize older Pokemon games so fast and so intensely, it's gonna fucking rip little Timmy's shiny charm out of his sword copy. The use of camera angles and 3D models in Generation 5 was just amazing. And Silast implements this flawlessly. It's insane. Without question, the 5th gen engine was the most polished Pokemon has ever looked so far. It was the pinnacle of sprite work and passion on the team and had almost 20 years of progression under their belt at that point. Seriously, seeing people use this engine to make games in 2021 just feels right. Getting all those years of sprite-based game progression and then just making 2 games from it seems criminal. And I can't wait to see more things like this spring from this ROM hack. I mean, just look at Route 209. Look at this. It's beautiful. I'm crying. You're crying. Next hack. I also wanted to talk about another ROM hacker known as Triffindo. They're working on creating the Hoenn region in the Gen 4 engine. But what I really wanted people to see was their work on implementing 3D modeled Pokemon into the older games. It's crazy. Sprite-based games, 3D models, boom. I'm going to show you some footage, but keep in mind, everything you're about to see is hand animated by Triffindo. Incredible, right? I love the older games, but they messed up by not making this edition. The way Regirock towers over the player and the way Rayquaza dominates the entire screen, dare I say it, is better than the sprites. Triffindo is obviously incredibly talented at their craft, And watching this just made me realize how much we need this game. I can't believe we've never seen the Hoenn region in the Nintendo DS engine. I can't believe we've never seen that. Look at the cycling road. Look at the abandoned ship. It just creates such a stunning environment. Yeah! According to Triffindo, the Hoenn on DS remake is 26% complete. And when it does come out, it might just be the definitive way to play Hoenn. Not only this, but about a year ago, Triffindo also created a Pokemon map editor, meaning reconstructing and building cohesive environments in the Pokemon world is now accessible to everybody. This alone is going to open a new door to Pokemon ROM hacking. Shit's about to get real. So the next hack I wanted to talk about is an Italian hack called Pokemon Giratinas Legend. Like I said, it's an Italian hack, so it's not in English, so the story could be amazing or awful. I have no idea. I don't speak Italian. But what I wanted to talk about regarding this hack is the design, because the design is fucking awesome. This game is honestly beautiful as a whole. There are custom sprites for the characters, and it seems like the creator took some assets from some other Pokemon games and added in the Pokemon sprites for those, and it looks so freaking cool. Like, there's a Snorlax, and I've never seen it anywhere before. Could be from like a mystery dungeon game, I have no idea. But there is one location in the game that caught my eye that I had to talk about. Enter Neomore City, especially at night. This is an in-depth cityscape with an almost cyberpunk feel. I've never seen this design approach to a Pokemon game, and I freaking love it. It's so cool. Look at this freaking Pachirisu. What the heck? That's the sickest thing ever. It just gives the location so much life and character. I wish we saw some places like this in the main series games. It really sets a tone. It feels like a realistic city set in a Pokemon world. And honestly, that's what cities in the game should feel like. There's also plenty of other beautiful locations in the game. Like, there's this really cool town that has this Krabby sign, which is so cool. And there's a Meowth sitting on the top of the house. It's so cute. The game is in a stage where you can play it, but there's only about 4 hours of gameplay. I tried to play it myself, but I kept freezing after the first gym leader, so I'll have to try it again sometime. Even if you don't speak the language, the game design speaks for itself. It's amazing. You should check it out. The next one I wanted to cover is called Temporal Diamond. Woo! And honestly, when I watched the trailer at first, I got goosebumps. Just watch this. A ROM hacker that goes by the name kyubanz is recreating the Sinnoh games in the ORAS engine. Yeah. Now the world itself, like routes and cities, have not been changed because I think that's impossible. I don't think anyone's figured out how to do that yet. But the important parts, like the models of the characters, the encounters, and the story, have all been changed to fit the Sinnoh region. One of the NPCs in the game actually refers to Dewford Town as Sandpoint City. That's cute. I do the jokes. It seems like the creator wants this to be a full dive into the Sinnoh region just on 3DS, and I'm pumped. There's also new regional forms, which usually I'm not a big fan of, but I actually really like these. They have Munchlax, which is my favorite Pokemon of all time, and they have a bunch of other cool ones. I'll put some on the screen so you can see. They're freaking dope. They're pretty cool. Not even gonna lie, I've been bugging the creator to let me try it out since I saw it on Reddit a few months ago because I really wanted to talk about it on my channel. And also, they probably hate me. But I'm happy I at least get to mention it here on this list. And hey, kyubanz, if you're watching, let me test out the game for the viewers. Come on. Only a spoonful.
Oh my god, you won't believe it. After he said only a spoonful, he pulled out a comically oversized spoon.
Next hack. And the last game I wanted to mention is Blazing Emerald. Now, some of you may have heard about this game, but if you haven't, you gotta check it out. It's an insanely well-made hack, and primarily what struck me about it was their regional Pokemon form design. It's fucking awesome. Venonat, Tangela, Teddiursa, and Pinsir, which is actually taken from the Gold and Silver Space World demo. This is so cool. It was a beta Pokemon in the Space World demo, and he added it to the ROM hack. That's freaking dope. I'm so glad the creator did this because I love that Pinsir form. It's fucking terrifying. Just look at this fool. He could beat the shit out of me. Imagine you're just sleeping in your room and you just see that in the corner. Oh my god. The game is just so well made as a whole. So if you haven't tried it, I'm gonna just let the game speak for itself and you should really give it a go. Oh, and they redid character sprites too. Sup, Flannery? Ouch, fuck. That hurt. Ouch. All right, that's all, folks. If you enjoyed the video, tell me. How am I supposed to know if you enjoyed it if you don't tell me? Make that thumb button swollen in red. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. I love you. Bye.